Okay, let's see what he says. 4 minutes. I'm trying to wait for my tea to cool down, really. Think about game misses. Wish reward can help make your game more fun and exciting. At the same time, you should keep in mind that too much game misses can reduce your game's broad appeal. Ooh. While there's plenty of rules you can add while prioritizing your game's push and pull, overcomplicated rules that can make the experience difficult to get. Yeah, Guilty Gear is very hard. Sometimes it's important to hold back from a chance to boost game instance, though that depends on the aims of your game. You know, Arc System. I used Super Smash Bros. Mario Bros. To help explain the basis of the game essence. You say it was quite a fun game, but it was built on NES era standards. World 8. Strike a bit too difficult. World 8. The heart of Mario game is getting right next to enemies and turning that extreme risk. Counter attack, excuse me, so you can see how closely and risk reward are positioned. Hold on, let me see. What did it say? I just want to read what's said up there. I love Kirby. Hi. Brisk high. So long, Koopa Troopa. I'm sure there's plenty of people who play Mario, got next to the Koopa or the Goomba, and missed the jump and they touched the enemy instead. I'm sure that ticked you off. Yeah. But this, of course, that's a good example of that risk. I think even now I'm having trouble on Superstar Saga jumping on the enemies so I can get so I can do damage before the turn system starts. So, you know. First Kirby game, Dreamland. The enemy is coming within a distance of Kirby, but the risk is still really low. Inhales the enemy. Enemies can be neutralized before the risk gets very high. Health meter 2. Take up to 6 hits. He can spit out the enemy to attack at a long range. Greater range than the inhale. Of course, I just said that. Kirby can fly too. Steep penalty for falling into a pit, but this feature helps avoid that. Steep penalty? Now it's supposed to reduce the Kirby's inhale, or made him lose a life after one hit. Ouch. Like the Mega Man spikes. Or don't give him ability to fly. More slipping, more inertia. Wait, what's that say? More slipping? Inertia, okay. It would depend on how things are balanced, of course. But depending on push and pull, it would decrease the game's broad appeal. Yeah, probably. A risk reward, when balanced correctly, should scale in almost perfect proportion. In other words, a more intense risk should produce a more intense joy when you overcome it. Put it another way, low risk should bring low reward. Have a gumdrop, kid. That means the lower risk of beginner-focused Kirby Dreamland also leads to the downside of making the game less fun. But of course, that doesn't mean that it doesn't work as a game. A balanced game. I always love balance. Different people proceed differently in different ways. Of course. Well, maybe a minor risk to someone more used to games may feel like a massive brick wall to someone less experienced. Happens often. Let me read that one more time. We should be kind to beginners. What may be a minor risk to someone more used to games may feel like a massive brick wall to someone less experienced. Oh, well, fine example. Again, Mario. My parents could not play Mario. They were not good at platforming. They had trouble jumping on the bricks. Even though it's a simple 2-button system with a D-pad, they couldn't do it. Jumping on the enemy, yeah. But that's a good example, I guess. It happens often. We should be kind to beginners. With the idea of front and center. Mario, even some people think it's boring. Oh no, it's cute and fun. No, I liked it. On the other hand, there are probably some people who think Kirby Dream Land is difficult. Yeah, I'm sure. People who only play super casual games. It's not a mobile game with simple rules. Candy Crush is hard. They may not know what to do. Tetris is hard. It's more than alright since not everyone has to play a game. I think 90% of the world should play games, but I have a hunch that this audience presents an extremely large business opportunity. Generally speaking, I'd say it's necessary to be aware of your target audience. Who you're targeting should depend on your game's design and concept. Start by understanding how game essence arises. Use that knowledge to hone in on your target audience. Stage clear.